All right, howdy. So I am going to show you here a Suhr SL67, which is their kind of plexi-ish amp. It's got a few mods in it. There is a new version out that has a fat switch and a bright switch and a mid boost, I think. I don't really use any of that, so this one is okay with me. This is a 2022 amp, virtually unused, and this is actually the first time I've gotten to crank it up at all. It has a master volume in the back, which I've got set to be a reasonable level to record at here. And both of these mics, I'm trying out a new iRig thing on the phone. I'm going to see which video works out better. I have my old Canon camera here, which I have used in the past and has a limiter on the mic. And I have the iRig, which is supposed to be better quality audio. So we'll see what happens. I've got a basically a room condenser mic going on to catch the sound from that. Just basically so you kind of hear what I'm hearing in the room as opposed to close micing a speaker or something like that. But it's got the usual presence middle bass or presence bass middle treble and 2 volume knobs, 4 inputs which are bridged. So you can run one channel on both channels or mix them. It has standby, but instead of power, well, it has power, but instead of just on or off, what you have is you have high and low, and low is a variact mode, which I'm going to put this in standby for a second, and I'm going to switch it on to high mode, and I have no idea actually what's going to happen here, because I haven't tried high mode yet. But high mode is supposed to be just the amp full out. Low mode is supposed to be the variact, which is supposed to imitate sort of what a certain California guitar playing kid did with his amp by lowering the input voltage to it. And of course, like I said, there is a master volume on the back, which I'm assuming is some kind of post-phase inverter or a Larimar kind of master volume. Sounds great to me. It makes the amp usable, whereas without it, it's pretty damn loud. I'm just going to turn this back up and hit a chord with it on full mode. And now we're going to switch out real quick. Try not to make anything too sudden happen here. Amps don't like that. Here it is. Same thing. I mean, it sounds a little crunchier, I guess, on the low mode. I'm going to leave it there because I like it. The EQ is about as useless as you expect. You cut the bass and the mids all the way, and it's a little less bassy and midi. Same thing with the treble and the presence. But the 2 most usable knobs on the amp are the volumes for sure. And I've got it kind of set in my classic rock sweet spot. Goes, you know, cleaner sounding. I don't know why you'd want to do that. And then of course you've got full out. And you can also blend in this channel. I'll show you what this one sounds like by itself. It's not a favorite of mine. It's kind of muddy and low gainy. I don't know why you like that, but where it does work out really nicely is as a color enhancer for this channel. clean, but it also, you know, kind of fattens up the tone a little back out. It's a little bit, it's definitely a little thinner sounding. And then of course, you know, I have to do the because of course these are all cuts. Alright, so, and I, you know, I don't know if I like it that much all the way up. You get the idea. It's a great sounding amp, I think. Not cheap, but really nicely made, and probably the prettiest sounding classic rock Marshall type I've heard in a long time. So I'm pretty happy with it. We'll see how it fits into my arsenal, which, you know, honestly, most of the time I'm using the Kemper for recording stuff now, and I got this mostly to play around with because I missed having a Marshallite amp in my my arsenal. And then I've got, of course, the Sound City and the Weber high watt copy, give me kind of an edgier sound. But this is definitely a classic, straight up, ready to rock Marshall sound. If you want to get that that tone, and who doesn't? It's definitely a great choice. I'm trying to think what else there is to say about this amp, really. Like a little comparison. I guess I should go on the other pickup positions, maybe give you some tones there. That's the other thing, is it is very touch sensitive. And if you're looking for something in this kind of 50 watt classic Marshall plexi-ish segment, definitely check it out. Thanks.